Welcome. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to all students, faculty, staff, alumni, family members, community members. My name is Jill Purdy, and I'm the Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs here at UW-Tacoma. We thank you for joining us as we celebrate our 5th annual UW-Tacoma Convocation. Before we begin, I want to especially thank what we hope are some future Huskies who joined us today to provide musical and rhythmic accompaniment for our procession. These are folks from Tacoma's Lincoln High School, heading that way. And their director, who did a wonderful job for us, Peter Briggs, singing the national anthem, and our Curtis High School drumline. Thank you, Lincoln and Curtis. Now I want to introduce someone who represents a partnership that is very special in a growing number of ways to the future of UW-Tacoma. Please welcome Bill Steuber, Chairman of the Tribal Council of the Puyallup Tribe of Indians, on whose land we stand.
I always start off with welcome to the Puyallup Reservation. A hard, nice welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for what you're doing with your lives and where you're going to go. Very, very cool. A little bit about me is I'm a hardcore dog fan. Woo! Hardcore. I went there long ago. My heart's still with the Huskies. Go Dogs, that's right. I've been on the Tribal Council for 39 years. I've seen this grow. I was here for the original ribbon cutting ceremony long ago. And it was an industrial site. And now look at it. Tacoma is a beautiful, beautiful place, and it's going to get more beautiful with young minds like yourselves helping design our future for us. Thank you for that. I know this is a really exciting day for you people. The energy, looking in the eyes, I see dreams, excitement, expectations. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Well, it's your life. And you'd start right by going to college and keep going with it. Dream big. Dream big. Let nothing get in your way as you pursue your dreams. Remember the people that got you here. Grandpa, grandma, mom, dad, siblings, friends, they are all waiting for your success, and that's going to happen. I challenge each and every one of you to make this a better world for all of us, with air we can breathe, water we can drink. What's nice, a little bit of water, a little bit of air. That's one of the basic things we need. And with the new technology, that's a sustainable thing that we have to make sure happens. I want to especially thank the faculty, the people that will be teaching you, be working with you, helping you, guide you onto your next world that you're going to create for us. It's your turn. It's your turn. We need help. But when I stand here before you, I feel good. I feel there's energy out there, a good kind of energy. There was a young lady walking around here trying to get people to register to vote. Sign up, get involved. It's your world. We need a little bit of help in making this thing work. And you all see it, but you got to be involved. You got to vote. And I'll close this with, it is your turn. It's your turn to make a mark on our society, our country. We've kind of gotten a little shaky lately, so I'm putting a lot of responsibility in your laps on where you want to take us and where you want to go. Most important, as you go through this process, have fun. Have fun, you know? It's your life, it's your life. And I'll close with, go Dogs! Woo! Thank you.
Thank you so much, Bill. Your presence here not only brings prestige and honor to us, but it brings warmth and friendship, as you can see. Very warmth and friendship. And your presence here also helps set the stage for all these students, the historical significance of this time and this place. You got to study on the lands of the Puyallup people that have been here for tens of thousands of years. So remember that as you go out through life. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mark Pagano, and I am very pleased to have the privilege to serve as your Chancellor here at the University of Washington, Tacoma. I also wish to bring my greetings to all of you as well, as we come together at this beautiful spot on this beautiful day right in the center of our beautiful campus, which, by the way, excuse me, but I think it's the best damn campus on the planet. So, let me begin. Don't tell anybody I said that. No, tell everybody I said that. Too late. Yeah, too late. All right. I would like to start by first thanking all of our faculty and staff who make this such a great place. Bill did a good job, but let me thank all the faculty and staff too. You can see the faculty by the lays. Faculty and staff, raise your hands so we can thank you and appreciate you. Excellent. And also, I would be amiss if I didn't welcome and appreciate the senior administrative team at the campus. If you're a vice chancellor, assistant chancellor, a dean, a director, the chair of the faculty assembly, the chair of the staff association, Armin, all the leadership, raise your hands so people can appreciate you. Yes. Now remember, we're all following you, leaders, so lead us somewhere good. So, we're gathered here today in the heart of our campus to recognize the start of a new academic year. This is the 28th year in the life of UW-Tacoma. Wow. Yeah, wow. That's what I say, wow. We was founded in 1990. Now, according to many scientists, and we have a lot of our faculty here, humans don't achieve their psychological and emotional maturity until about the age of 25. So if college campuses are like humans, or like people, that means we've had about 3 years of maturity. And whether by coincidence or design, I started serving as chancellor about 3 years ago. So I'll let you draw your own conclusions for that as we step into this new level of maturity. But it's a really good job and I enjoy it. So this year, as in every year of our existence, we are starting our school year with a record enrollment. However, in this new year, or this new age of maturity, our campus is not just growing for the sake of growing. We are growing because more and more people like you are understanding and valuing what an education like at the UW-Tacoma can bring to your life. So it's very strategic. So to you, our students, I can sum up in 2 words what every single person here that works at the UW-Tacoma or serves in our community is focused on every day, and that's your success. So just as important as it is for you to be here, we're very proud that you're here, but just as important, we want to see you walk across the stage in 4 years, hopefully, some maybe a little more, some, many of you, less. And we're really excited you're going to walk across the stage. I'm looking forward to shaking your hand, but more importantly, We are excited to help you get to that new life, the life of fulfillment, that life of success, the life so you can give back to those who helped you get through, like Bill told you. So our goal is to produce Huskies that are fiercely committed to make this community and this world a better place. But of course, we don't want you to forget what those other philosophers would tell you. It's not just about the journey or the destination, it's also about the journey. So you've all heard it said, stop and smell the roses. And I think Bill also said that. He said, have fun. And we want you to smell the roses, but we want you to study first. Do your homework, submit the research papers, then stop and smell the roses and study. Get involved here at UW-Tacoma. Join student organizations, join study groups, volunteer, do an internship, sign up for study abroad. Yeah. Go above and beyond what those faculty members ask you to do. You're the one that's going to reap the benefit. I love this young lady over here. Yes. She gets an A. It's her first day of the quarter. So my advice to you is ask deep questions. Seek answers. We're a small, close-knit group here, just like a family. So don't be afraid to reach out to any of us. Connected students are happier students. Connected students are more successful students, and connected students are more fulfilled. And I have one more tip for you, and I'll be done. This is also a beautiful, wonderful place. Where you're going to school here in Tacoma, Washington, in the South Sound is an awesome place. So while you're here, you are going to learn just as much about life outside the class as you learn in the class. This is a wonderful region, many, many things to do. Puget Sound's a fantastic place to be. So dig in, get to know and enjoy this amazing community surrounding us, and live like the mountain is out. And while I'm mentioning our beautiful town, we all know that behind every wonderful town is an equally wonderful mayor. And that is certainly true for our town. We have a fantastic new mayor who embodies the spirit of this city. She leads every day like the mountain is out. So let me introduce to you our new mayor, the Honorable Victoria Wooders.
Welcome to the school year. Are you excited? Oh, come on. We got all this beautiful sunshine for you today. You could be standing in the rain. Are you really excited? On behalf of the 211,000 people who live in this city, and you're in that number, welcome to the best city in the entire world, Tacoma, Washington. Now, some of you may be from other places, and you may not have learned that yet. But once you get outside, you say, if you only were on this campus, you'll find out it's the most beautiful place. But then if you get outside of this campus, then you're really going to find out how beautiful this city is. I do want to take a moment, though, and say how grateful and honored we are that Chairman Steuber joined us this morning, and how fitting it is that we are on the land of the Puyallups. And what an honor it is. So while you're here, remember that. Respect this land and this place, just as they have. So I invite all of you, and I encourage you all to do that during your time here. But I also encourage you to do a couple other things. As your chancellor said, and we have a great partnership with University of Washington Tacoma campus, but be sure to study. It won't do you any good to have a really good time if you don't pass your classes. But let me tell you why that's important to me. For some of you who are from Tacoma, or for those of you who are here for the first time, when you graduate or as you go through school, I want you to take advantage of this community, because I want you to know that when you graduate, we don't want you to go anywhere else. We don't want you to leave and go back to where you came from. Those of you who are here, we don't want you to leave and go somewhere else. We want to make room and jobs for you right here in Tacoma. We want you to fall in love, and we want you to stay here. So while you're learning and graduating, I want you to remember that Tacoma is now your home. This is no longer the community that you came to, but this is a community that you're part of. You now have a huge responsibility by being on this campus. You're just not a member of UW Tacoma, but you're a member of the city of Tacoma. And with that comes big responsibility, but also comes awesome opportunity. You get to enjoy this incredible waterfront. You get to enjoy our many neighborhoods that have great restaurants and great activities. You get to enjoy, how many of you enjoyed those new Lime scooters and those Lime bikes? You guys like those? How befitting that we got those just in time for your first day on campus. I'm not saying it was planned, but I'm just saying. But you get to be a part of this community. So I ask you, I beg of you, as new members of this community, that you love this community like it's yours. That you not only get involved on campus, but you get involved outside of campus. There are tons of nonprofits and tons of organizations who need not only your physical help, but they need the brain with you that you brought to campus. You're not our future anymore. You are our now. And we are depending on you. I'm depending on you to make Tacoma even a greater place than it was before today. But because of today, it's going to be an even greater place going forward. Your chancellor said, live like the mountain is out. I encourage you to live like the mountain is out, even when you can't see it.
Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Mintha Hines Wilson. And I have a bit of a fan club. And that's because I stand before you. I have the best job on campus. I am the Vice Chancellor for Student Enrollment Services. And many of you had the chance to meet me during orientation, but the takeaway is that we really are concerned and care about our students. You are, in fact, connected to us in a very, very deep way, and all the work that we do is centered around you. So it's great to see that all of you are here, and I want to share just a couple of thoughts before we proceed. So Convocation marks the beginning of the academic year at UW Tacoma. It's a time when returning students, faculty, staff, community leaders, and elders gather to celebrate the newest members of the campus community. New students, I see so many of you here. Let me hear from you now. New students, where are you? You can do a little better. We practiced during orientation. New students, where are you? Okay. So as we said then, and I will say again officially, you all are a part of the Husky Pack. Go Pack. So Pack leaders, this is your cue. So Pack leaders, returning students, staff, and faculty. Faculty, again, are those individuals who are wearing the purple leis. We are all here assembled to welcome you. So faculty, staff, students, Pack leaders, let's give the new students a round of applause. And so my final comment to the new students who are joining our community is that you will find over your course of time here that relationships really do matter. At the UW Tacoma campus, we believe relationships are at the core of the work. We want you to go to class, to get involved, to be engaged, but to know that you are linked to those that are standing next to you, behind you, those that you'll be interacting with us in class. So I urge you to learn from each other. I urge you to support each other. I urge you to say hello as you pass each other on the campus. And most importantly, I urge you to say hello to me when you see me walking across the campus, because we are community connected, getting to know each other. So again, I wish you the very best. Congratulations, welcome, and it is now my pleasure to call to the stage Armin Papillon, who is your ASU WT president, who will be offering greetings on behalf of all students at UW-Tacoma. Thank you.
Hey. I got a bigger fan club. All right. Hello, students, parents, faculty, and community members. Welcome to the 2018-2019 Convocation. I am Armin Papian, and I have the distinct honor of serving as your ASU WT president. The student government is here to serve you. We are elected by you, we are to advocate on behalf of you, and we represent each one of you. Whether you are a student parent, a transfer student, a traditional or non-traditional student, a first-gen student, we make sure that everyone's voice is heard. As a Husky, you have the opportunity to get involved, get engaged, and leave your mark at the University of Washington, Tacoma. Use your resources, ask questions, and get engaged. Be your true self and find a class, research project, internship that fits perfectly with you. At this university, we have the possibility to transform the city, the region, the state, and even the world. We are in the heart of Tacoma. Because of our urban location, we are connected to countless of organizations. Our actions correlate to the transformation of the city and everyone around us. Huskies, the future is in good hands, in your hands. All new, thank you. All new and returning students are invited to embrace the Husky principles. It's a tradition, and please repeat them after me. As a Husky student, I will strive to practice high standards of honesty and integrity. Respect the dignity and rights of all persons. Pursue ongoing intellectual and personal development. Engage in critical thinking and discovery. Improve our university, community, and the world. The Husky experience is what you make out of it, so start now. And before I end the speech, let's end it with a good old selfie. Yeah. Hey, so you guys should come closer, you know.
Where's everybody else?
All right, now I'll turn the mic into Mark Pagano, and thank you.
Thank you very much, President Papian. There's not a whole lot I can say after that. But thank you, Jill. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Mentha. And thank you, Armin. So we are going to close the ceremony in just a second here, but we have a few things left to do. First of all, you probably noticed that Convocation is a little bit different than previous years. So we would like your feedback. So if you see those people that raised their hands that said they were on the leadership team, tell them what you thought of today so that we can continue to work on prepare a convocation for you and for the new students. Secondly, we have food. We have food for students. But if you will, There are a lot of students here who have class at 1:30, and their professors also have to teach those classes, so those professors might need to grab some food too. So please let the people that need to be somewhere at 1:30 get into the lines first, and once they get their food, then we'll give everything that's left to the rest of us. So welcome to a new school year. Be safe and take care. Thank you for being here today.